Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now you might have already seen my video about 50 different nomad jobs that you can do online. Whether you've got skills or no skills, there's something in there for everyone, and it's been so far one of my most popular videos ever, so I wanted to go into the jobs in a bit more detail. A lot of people are asking me about specific jobs on that video with a bit more information about how you can do them, and I'm aiming to get a one-on-one interview with someone who does one of those jobs full-time with every single one of the 50. But that's probably going to take months or years, slowly releasing everyone per week on this channel. So in the meantime, I wanted to break the 50 jobs down into about 6 different categories with a bit more detail. So I'm going to do each category as a different video, and this week we're going to be looking at jobs that you can do with no skills whatsoever. So if you are fresh out of university or you don't know what job you can do, then these are going to be the ones which you can just get started learning, get off the ground pretty quickly, start making money online. Obviously subscribe to the channel, switch on notification bell so that you can get alerts as soon as they come out and you can find out how to earn money online just like I do. Let's get started. The first one is very popular among nomads, and it is selling on Amazon. A lot of people do something called Fulfilled by Amazon, FBA, and what that means is that you find a product for sale, probably abroad, maybe in China or perhaps even in Thailand, and you find a product and then you sell it on Amazon. And most people do it so that you send a crate of 100 or 1,000 to the Amazon warehouse, and then whenever someone orders, Amazon does the shipping. So you don't have to worry about fulfilling the orders. That's why it's called Fulfilled by Amazon. You just have to find a supplier or design the product depending on how much detail you want to go into, and then you send it to Amazon and they will fulfill the orders. So then your job is getting sales. So perhaps you want to spend some time working out how the Amazon ranking works, what keywords you should put in the title, what products are popular, what products are maybe a bit lacking on Amazon. Obviously you want to try and get 5-star reviews, you want to get good photography, all that kind of thing. That's really your job, is getting the sales on Amazon, and then Amazon will do the fulfillment. There's a ton of information about this online. It's a very popular nomad job. Once you've built up a presence on Amazon and you can outsource customer service, all that kind of thing, it can eventually be a passive income, which is awesome. The next one is similar, and it's called dropshipping. Again, huge among nomads, and it's a very good way for inexperienced people to get started. There's a bit of a research period, there's a delay in making money. It's going to take you a few months to build up some information, choose what you want to sell, possibly build a website, build up an audience, all that kind of thing. There is a few months delay where you need to have some kind of savings or other income to support yourself. But once your dropshipping store is created, it can be passive and it can be a really decent income. A lot of people are making 5 or 6 figures from their dropshipping stores if you really hit on a winner. And the way dropshipping is different to Amazon is that you have the website. Your products aren't for sale on Amazon, although you could do both. They're for sale on t-shirtsfordogs.com, and you find a supplier who makes t-shirts for dogs. You create a really amazing looking website, you get yourself linked on Google, you get yourself a Facebook page, you generate the traffic, they buy it through your website, and when you get an order, you forward it to your supplier and they do the shipping. So it's similar to Amazon in that you don't actually supply the order, that's your supplier, whether it's Amazon or whether it's the factory. But either way, you are the one generating the traffic and generating the sales. With dropshipping, you're likely to do more of the customer service. With Amazon, a customer will probably email Amazon saying there's been a problem with their order, whereas with dropshipping, they're going to be emailing you. So you'll either be managing that yourself, or you can outsource it to some kind of virtual assistant. The next one is to be a translator. Obviously for this you will need some existing skills because you'll need a language, but this is one that people often don't realize they have as a skill. If you are from Thailand, then you can translate from English to Thai. Whatever country you're from, probably except England, because we tend to only speak one language, you might be able to be a translator, so have a think about that one. Next is doing voiceover work. There's lots of websites online where you can be a voiceover artist, especially if you speak more than one language. If they're looking for someone who can speak French or Italian or English. There's lots of different websites where you can create a profile, you record a demo of yourself and what your voice sounds like, and then companies or individuals will hire you to do voiceovers. It might be things like audiobooks or YouTube voiceovers or voiceovers for an advert, all kinds of different things. But if you have a voice, you can be a voiceover artist. The only thing you'll probably need to do is invest in a microphone, which will be around $100 to $200, but then you're good to go. Next is proofreading. If you're someone who has really good attention to detail, you're good at grammar, you're good at language, again, if you have a second language, proofreading is a really good way to get started. It tends to not be a huge amount of money, but it's an easy way to get started if you have no skills at all. People might want you to check their university essays or their Kindle book or even their emails. Whatever people are writing, they might need someone to be proofreading it for mistakes. Similarly, a copywriter, if you're good with language, you can write people's content for their websites, their sales emails, even their Kindle books. If you're a good writer, you might be able to become a copywriter. If you like children, you could become a nanny. Again, there's lots of different websites that specialize in this, so whether you want to do it in your home country or whether you want to move abroad, being a nanny can be a really good way to get quite a solid income. Sometimes it's expenses paid and they'll pay for your accommodation. You're most likely going to be living with the family, and they might also give you a little bit of spending money, so it might not be a full-time income, but it's a really amazing way for you to get to live abroad, get paid a little bit, and start that online income life. Similarly to nanny, you could be a house sitter. There's places all over the world where people are going on holiday or moving house and they need someone to live in their house for security or to look after their pets. So both of those, you don't need any particular skills, you just need a willingness to move somewhere else in the world or in your home country where you live in a house and most likely get paid, but certainly won't have to pay any rent. So it's a huge weight off your mind and it's pretty passive. Living in a house doesn't take a huge amount of effort and you're getting paid to do it. So wherever you're living, you can also spend your daytimes doing one of these other online income jobs to make money. Next is making and selling stuff on Etsy. You could do this as a dropshipper where you find someone else who makes something and you just sell it on Etsy, or you could be making something yourself. If you're at all crafty, you can be making physical things, or you can be making online things like graphic design or wedding invitations and sell those on Etsy. Similar to being a translator, if you speak another language, including English, you could become a teacher. A lot of countries you can come and be an English teacher in a school for a few months or even a few years, but also you can teach online. There's lots of different websites where you can be paired up with students in China or Europe or really anywhere in the world where you teach one-on-one, kind of as a tutor. And a lot of these websites will even write the lessons for you, so all you have to do is log on and teach your class. And finally, being a blogger or a YouTuber, similar to me. The downside with this one is it takes a long time to make money from because you need to build up an audience and build up a portfolio, but it's an option. And if it's something you're passionate about, if you have even a phone that you can film on, or if you want to do a blog, then all you need is a computer to write your blog posts on. Choose your niche, get started, and see where it leads. So that's going to be it for the no skill jobs. Obviously, these all have different types of skills involved, and pretty much any job I believe you can learn from scratch, either by taking a course or following an expert who's already doing it. But these are jobs that I think are particularly suited to someone who's maybe straight out of university or feels like they have no skills, so they can get started on the nomad ladder. Probably none of these will be your full-time career, but they're a really good way to get started while you learn other nomad jobs that you can do on the side. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and look out for the next in this series, which is going to be jobs you can freelance in. I'll see you guys there. Bye!